What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. Donald Trump didn't just win the election on Tuesday. He reset the political map in America forever. He destroyed dynasties. President Trump in his short political career has destroyed the Bush family dynasty, the Cheney dynasty, the McCain, McConnell, and McCarthy dynasties, along with Paul Ryan's entire political career. Then he went to work on the Democrats, of course, ending the Clinton dynasty, razing to the ground the Biden crime family, and now whatever Kamala Harris had going for her is over. Kamala Harris was simply a cutout muppet for the true power inside the Democrat Party, which is the Obama dynasty. House Obama razed to the ground here with this destructive election victory for President Trump. I mean, absolute landslide, winning all 7 swing states, winning the popular vote by 5 million. And, of course, Donald Trump, 312 in the Electoral College. This is a defeat that won't long be forgotten. And, ladies and gentlemen, the people who helped us get here are obviously singing from the rafters and are enjoying a well-deserved victory romp. Yours truly included. But the people who tried to destroy President Trump on the way up, well, they're getting their comeuppance as well. Ladies and gentlemen, neoconism is over. The neocons, represented, of course, by the Cheneys, the Bushes, also the Clintons, and Obama. Remember, Barack Obama drone struck American teenagers without trial and murdered them. Barack Obama, very much a neocon. Joe Biden started multiple wars. He loved war. The Biden regime was the regime of forever war, a continuation of the policies of the neocons. Liz Cheney, of course, was going to be Secretary of State or in charge of the Pentagon. So that was going to be a tough sell in Michigan with the Arab communities. Hey, vote for me. Put a Cheney back in charge of our military. Yeah, smart move, Democrats. Anyway, that was destroyed. And the ideology of neoconservatism is completely and totally dead on arrival with President Trump's new administration in this wonderful announcement just a few hours ago. This is the single greatest action of the Trump presidency yet. A very, very good sign. What happened? 2 neocons, totally and completely purchased by the forever war industry, Nikki Haley and Mike Pompeo, are out of the newly formed Trump administration that is being put together right now. President Trump saying, I will not be inviting former Ambassador Nikki Haley or former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo to join the Trump administration, which is currently in formation. I very much enjoyed and appreciated working with them. Yeah, salty. And I would like to thank them for their service to the country, make America great again. Wow. Just the best move yet by the Trump administration. The best move yet. These two are despicable, by the way. Both of these individuals are scum. They both attacked Donald Trump mercilessly and endlessly from the Republican side while he was running for president, including, but not limited to, in his last week of the campaign. Nikki Haley should never be forgotten for doing that. Nikki Haley was so media hungry, she went on Fox News to dunk on President Trump and insult him and try and ply away voters from voting for him. An insane move in the last weeks of the campaign. What disloyal scum. Trump revealed 2 former MAGA superstars will not join his next administration. That is the dumbest headline ever. They are not MAGA superstars. They are neocons. They are indistinguishable from Liz Cheney. Okay, these 2. Donald Trump said Nikki Haley and Mike Pompeo will not be in his second administration. Haley, who received more Republican primary votes than anyone who challenged Trump, did not appear on the campaign trail for him, despite repeatedly claiming that she was on standby. Genius. Mike Pompeo, who is I guess, going to go be the face of Ozempic now. What the hell is this? What's going on? Spoke at a recent Trump rally. Got booed, by the way. Ozempic spokesperson Mike Pompeo, soon to be. Good job. In veteran strategist Roger Stone singled out Nikki Haley in a blog post and claiming that they could not be trusted. Very smart and very, very wise. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a massive, massive victory on our hands, and we cannot have backstabbers in the administration. The entire universe is celebrating this. And Donald Trump, of course, posting this last night. Nikki Haley posting through the salty tears. I was proud to work with President Trump defending America in the United Nations. I wish him and those who serve with him success in moving America to a stronger place in the next 4 years. Congratulations to Donald Trump on the sweeping victory, says Mike Pompeo, absolute scumbag and backstabber, and somebody who kept us from seeing the JFK files, right? Like, this is wild. Do you know RFK Jr. saying this about Mike Pompeo?
Astonished that Trump didn't declassify him because he promised to during the campaign.
That was Mike Pompeo who did that.
Yeah, and that I talked to President Trump for the first time about that this week. And
what did he say?
He said that Mike Pompeo begged him to. And I don't think I'm telling tales out of school here.
No,
I think he told the same thing to you.
That's
right?
true.
But he said Mike Pompeo called him and said this would be a catastrophe to release these. You need to not do it.
You know, it's an actual catastrophe, the way that Mike Pompeo talked about his former boss and the new Republican president-elect.
I was talking about the time to elect serious leaders who are thoughtful, who speak about America as the most exceptional nation in the history of civilization. They're not denigrating it. They're not throwing out whoppers. They're not spending all their time thinking about Twitter. That's what I was speaking to. It's the moment for celebrity, the moment for stars is not with us. It's the moment for America to go back to its conservative founding, its conservative ideas, and I am very confident that room cheered that idea, and I'm very confident that we're headed back that direction.
Okay.
So he's straight up dissing President Trump. You wonder why these people backstabbed and leaked to the press every single second that they were in the administration. They cannot be trusted. I'm so bloody thankful that these scum will no longer be in the administration, and we can send them on their way because now you have no future, right? You have zero. You're the only rule for being hired in the Trump administration should be this: show us where you publicly defended President Trump over the last 4 years, publicly, where you had his back in the most vicious and toxic torture chamber that the corporate left and the institutional judicial left put him through. And did you defend him? I mean, our voices cracked on this channel defending President Trump. We did everything we possibly could to bring this information and these horrors to the American people. And Mike Pompeo and Nikki Haley did nothing. And so they undermined President Trump. Tucker Carlson taking Pompeo to the woodshed. He hates Pompeo. I mean, if Tucker Carlson views Mike Pompeo as the #1 worst hire in the first Trump administration, he explains this.
Hoping to unlock the mysteries of late Empire Washington, study that clip because it will reveal everything. That very same Mike Pompeo, the one who's sneering at Donald Trump on TV this morning, that guy served Donald Trump as both CIA director and as Secretary of State. Those are the two most powerful jobs in the federal government. And as he worked in those jobs, Pompeo promised, in fact, he swore, to support the president's agenda. Why? Because that's the way a democracy works. You vote for a candidate in the belief that his appointees will carry out the policies that you voted for. It's not about the president, it's about you, the voter. But Pompeo didn't do that. He didn't even try to do that. In fact, he undermined Trump's often stated commitment to peace and non-intervention abroad at every turn. His every waking hour was devoted to fomenting war in some faraway foreign country or other. Iran, Syria, Russia, North Korea, the list goes on. Arrested Donald Trump this afternoon. They had him arraigned and fingerprinted in a Miami courthouse.
None of these people defended President Trump. None of them. Nikki Haley didn't. I mean, in fact, the only person that I saw out defending President Trump was Vivek Ramaswamy. During all of the arrests, all of the arraignments, all of the mugshotting, all of the felony counts, there was only one Republican that actually that ran for president, that actually defended Trump. Nikki Haley sure as hell did. Nikki Haley loved the fact that Donald Trump was getting arrested, and should never be ever forgotten that the week before the election, in this election, when Donald Trump was about to win in a landslide, Nikki Haley went on Fox News to attack President Trump. She said Trump needed to stop this bromance masculinity stuff, the stuff that won him the election. Yeah. In case you're wondering who's an asset, who's an op, Nikki Haley is an op. Nikki Haley isn't real. Nikki Haley is a Democrat plant. Nikki Haley is a sleeper cell. She's literally out. She was literally out on Fox News saying that Donald Trump needs to stop the thing that's about to win him the election. No Mike Pence, no Nikki Haley, no Mike Pompeo. Maybe losing 2020 was the best case scenario. We are ridding the GOP of corrupt rhino class. Nikki Haley was so media thirsty and stupid that she bashed Trump the week before the election. Yeah, I think Nikki Haley might have a position in the Trump administration had she not done that. Maybe. I wouldn't like it. We're probably the number one channel that went hard against Nikki Haley. We went to Nikki Haley's hometown and asked people what they think of her. that was a banger. Trump shared that one, actually. If Trump had been allowed to retain the White House after the victory, Pompeo and Haley types would be everywhere in 2020. If Trump had won in 2020, it happened how it happened. We've suffered like hell, but it's all going to be worth it. No pain, no gain. Everyone's saying this is amazing. Dave Smith, big-time libertarian, saying this is amazing. This is a fantastic signal. Mike Pompeo and Nikki Haley are out. Here's the thing. It's not good enough. We don't want Haley or Pompeo. We don't want them for reasons because they're insane war hawks. No insane war hawks. That should be the bar. Don Jr. quoting that last tweet saying, yep, that's the bar. We're not going to let insane war hawks in the administration. Fantastic news. Pompeo and Haley are unrepentant neocons. Pompeo was up to all kinds of nonsense to thwart Russiagate collusion investigations during the first Trump term. Mike Pompeo and Nikki Haley are gone. No neocons. Huge W. Trump isn't allowing Nikki Haley or Mike Pompeo anywhere near the White House. Good. Haley sealed her fate when she went on Fox News right before the election and suggested Trump couldn't get women to vote for him unless she campaigned with him. Yeah. Isn't that amazing how that always works? They didn't need the neocons at all. They didn't need any of the Republican establishment at all to achieve this result. Donald Trump winning in massive margins and swinging blue states way red. President Trump drove major shifts in blue states: New York, California, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Maryland, and Illinois. New Jersey now effectively a swing state. Just remember the people who always told you the truth. Nikki Haley equals corrupt. Vivek Ramaswamy.
At the first debate, she said that only a woman can get this job done. That's what she said. After the third debate, when I criticized Ronna McDaniel after 5 failed years of leadership of this party and criticized Nikki for her corrupt foreign dealings as a military contractor, she said that I have a woman problem. Nikki, I don't have a woman problem. You have a corruption problem. And I think that that's what people need to know. Nikki is corrupt. This is a woman who will send your kids to die so she can buy a bigger house. This is the problem. Using identity politics more effectively than Kamala Harris is a form of intellectual fraud. And it actually needs to end. There's our donor puppet masters wielding their puppet right up here tonight. This is how this game is played. The puppet masters put up their puppet, and I reject the use of identity politics in this party. It has been a cancer coming from the left, and I'm sick and tired of the double standards the people of this country are too. Having 2 X chromosomes does not immunize you from criticism.
Thank you, sir.
Nice.
Thank you, Governor Haley.
Whew. So based. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in one of the greatest timelines ever. This is going to be an exciting ride. We win, they lose. No more neocons. Let's freaking go. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.